Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Comic Con Artist, and as you can see, I'm holding this microphone. I'm trying to change up the audio, make it a little bit better than it has been in the other videos. But anyway, I'm coming with you. Not coming with you, but coming at you with a new video. I'm coming with you. Wait, that sounds so disgusting. But anyway, we're gonna keep this going. Shut up. Anyway, but I want to make this video right quick, and I want to talk about favorite characters, and I didn't want to talk about it in the same sense as most people, where they pretty much just make a top 10 list and they're like, this is my top 10 favorite characters of ever time, blah. I was like, you guys, most of you guys or whatever, have been subscribed to me for at least a year or a couple of months. So you by how much I talk about Deadpool and shit, you know my favorite characters by now. So what I wanted to talk about in this video is, why do we choose these characters to become our favorite characters? And, when I was thinking about it, I was like, when I'm looking through the list and I'm thinking about Spider-Man and Deadpool, there's different reasons for why I chose these characters, why they are my favorite. And I just want to talk about a couple of those tonight. And, my first reasoning will be, at least for Deadpool, it was, the comics and the stuff that he was in. I believe that's a major reason for a lot of people for picking their favorite comic book characters. I mean, it's most likely the work that they've been in that you read and you enjoyed the character, whether it's the personality, the writing, their powers, or them just looking really, really cool. You like them for that reason. And I know I like Ultimate Spider-Man from reading the Ultimate Spider-Man books, or I like Deadpool from reading Cable and Deadpool, stuff like that. So, that's a major reason, and that's a good reason. I mean, how else you going to like the character if you're not reading the comic books? And, when I was thinking, I was like, here's some, or another reason why I like the character. And it would be, due to, like, nostalgia, pretty much. Like, a character that you read when you were a kid, or a character that you knew about, like, let's say, the regular Spider-Man, or Wolverine, or Cyclops, or something like that. When I was a kid, I grew up on the cartoons. So when I was watching the X-Men cartoon, or I was watching the Spider-Man cartoon, it was like when I was a kid, I just, like, these characters are cool as shit. Like, I love comic book characters. And, I just grew up liking them. Like, I didn't really know much about the characters. I didn't really know much about the comic books. I just knew they was, fighting Sentinels and fucking beating up Dr. Octopus and shit. And I was like, this is my shit. So, I just grew up liking those characters. And when I, got older and I decided to go back and, actually start reading comic books, those were the first ones that I picked. And, I really, really grew to like those characters from there. But that's where my, like, pretty much interest in the character spawned from, was my childhood. And my last reason is the sort of connection that you have with certain characters. For me personally, black characters, they are important for me. Like, I want to see more African American characters in the limelight. There's not many. You got like Black Bolt, I think that's his name, right? Black Bolt, Luke Cage, Cloak, Storm, the Falcon, a couple of characters here and there, but there's not a lot of African American characters in the limelight. And it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not like, oh, everybody racist. Nah, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm just like, I just want to see African American characters not just be henchmen or just be thugs robbing old ladies and shit in the street. I want to see them be big characters, be up there with Captain America, standing toe to toe and shoulder to shoulder with Wolverine and Cyclops and Thor and shit. Like, that's cool. And you got characters like Luke Cage and stuff that's on the Avengers, but they don't really have their own books. I mean, Luke Cage is a great character, and I read Luke Cage Noir, which is his miniseries in the Noir titles. That shit was fantastic. It was really, really deep, and I enjoyed it so much. Like, I really got to enjoy the character from that. And the ending, like, it tugged on my heartstrings, and I was happy. Like, black character out there, doing the big, not just having a bit part, but actually being a big, character in the Marvel universe and stuff like that. And there's a lot of characters in Walking Dead. You have Michonne, she's African American, and she's a zombie killing machine, and she's also an interesting character, and I really like her, and I'm happy to see characters like that shine. And I know I was talking about this before with Why the Last Man, and 355, she's also another African American character, and she's secret agent that was helping the main character, pretty much being his bodyguard / babysitter. And she was a interesting character, and she was really cool. And it's not just the race of that character, it was just an African American character that was written very well, and that was a very interesting character. But that little extra the race thing that, just throwing a little extra on there to make me really, really like the character and be like, yeah, man, now I'm really proud that we have cool characters like this out there. So, when I write my comic book and I wanted my main character to be African American because I want, I just wanted him to be that way because, I feel like, one, I could pull from some experience in my own life, and two, I just had that attachment. I want to see us rise a little bit higher in comic book notoriety or whatever. So, this video, I wanted to be pretty short. It ain't going to be as long as the other ones. And, it just made me think. I was like, everybody pretty much can name off a list of their favorite characters. But, I want to know, what was your reasons for liking that character? Where did you hear from them? Where did you first start reading them? Was it just because of some character that you watched when you was a kid and you was like, yeah, this character's cool, and you just always liked them? Or, did anything have a part, if you were female, was it because it's a strong female character and you liked it? If you was a male, was it like Peter Parker was your favorite character because he was a nerd that got strong and beating ass? What is your reason for liking your favorite characters? So I want to know your favorite characters, why'd you like it, and, just list off your reasons why you liked it. And, that's pretty much it. So this is Comic Con Artist, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.